Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 13th of May, 2024. Benchmark stock market indices rebound sharply to end on a positive note after struggling for most parts of Monday's trading session. The S&P BSE Sensex rose 111.66 points to settle at 72,776.13, while the NSE Nifty 50 ended 43.2 points higher at 22,098.4. Biggest gainers on the Nifty were Cipla, Asian Paints, Adani Ports, while losers were Tata Motors, BPCL, Shriram Finance. Talking about the corporate segment, we have agrochemicals manufacturer UPL Limited on May 13 reported a 95% drop in net profit at 40 rupees crore in the quarter ended March 31, 2024, from 792 rupees crore in the year-ago period. However, the profit jumped nearly 97% in the reported quarter from a loss of 1,217 rupees crore in the December quarter. Following the announcement in the stock exchanges, shares of UPL jumped 6%. The Mumbai-headquartered company's revenue also declined to 14,078 rupees crore in the fourth quarter from 16,569 rupees crore in the same period last year, a drop of 15%, the filing showed. Shares of SYRMA SGS Technology nosedived 17% on May 13 after the company reported subdued results for the quarter ended March 2024. Its net profit grew 6% on year to 452.1 for rupees crore, and revenue from operations rose 67% YOY to 1,134.09 rupees crore in quarter for financial year 2024. The company's EBITDA margin, however, contracted 222 bps YOY due to higher commodity costs and change in revenue mix. The EBITDA margin decline is due to a focus on high-volume-based automotive and consumer business with relatively lesser margins and higher input prices, according to Asain Securities. SYRMA SGS Tech's profitability during the January-March quarter was impacted due to higher depreciation and finance costs, the brokerage noted. Shares of SHARDA CROPCHEM surged over 9% to hit a three-month high of 394 rupees apiece on May 13 after the street cheered the pesticides makers' better-than-expected January-March quarter performance. SHARDA CROPCHEM's profit after tax slipped 28% YOY to 143 rupees crore in quarter for financial year 2024 as against 198 rupees crore in quarter for financial year 2023, beating street estimates of 63 rupees crore. The company's revenue from operations declined by 11% year-on-year to 1,312 rupees crore in quarter for financial year 2024 from 1,481 rupees crore in the year-ago period. Going ahead, the management expects global crop protection chemicals market value to grow at 3.5% compounded annual growth rate to $62.8 billion by 2025 and $77 billion by 2030. Shares of Dr. Lal PATHLABS soared over 6% on May 13 as the company's upbeat management commentary and a solid earnings performance in the March quarter fanned hopes of strong turnaround. The diagnostic chain delivered a 49% increase in its net profit for quarter for a financial year 2024 at 84.5 rupees crore as compared to 56.7 rupees crore in the same period last year. Revenue also grew 11% year-on-year to 545.5 rupees crore, up from 491 rupees crore in the base quarter. Revenue growth was led by test mix evident from the increase in tests per patient along with sample growth. Shares of Bank of India tumbled over 11% to 123 rupees apiece on May 13 after the lender's margins contracted by 23 basis points year-on-year in the January-March quarter. Analysts at Morgan Stanley shared an overweight rating post-quarter for results, with a target price of 124 rupees per share. We expect the stock to remain weak in the near term as there was no change in asset quality estimates for financial year 2025. Some of the key negatives in quarter four scorecard were higher slippages as well as higher credit costs, the brokerage firm said. SmartLink Holdings Limited in daily time frame is trading around 299.5 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.3 for 8 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 228.44, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 84.06. Dynamic Cables Limited in daily time frame is trading around 522.95 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.671 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 448.19, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 76.13. MROTEK Realty Limited in daily time frame is trading around 90.70 points with a change of 19.97% and is trading with a net volume of around 721.339 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 81.16, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 64.45. For the stock recommendation we have, CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited looks good and can be bought at 586 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 570 rupees and a target of 618 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.